Andy, a point apiece, but it doesn't really tell the full story of today's game. What was your take on it?
Yeah, I thought the ref kind of give 2 very soft yellow cards. The first one I didn't even think was a yellow card, to be honest. And then poor Jenko's running a tightrope after that. So we got Jenko sent off, and then it was a long old task for us. But I thought we actually played better when we went down 10 men, particularly going into half time. We looked comfortable. But second half, they've probably got a little bit of a rocket at half time and come out, and they got that goal early doors, which then makes it a bit of an uphill struggle for us. But I have to say, my guys do what they do, don't they? They just give it everything. Blocks, putting their bodies on the line, running for every ball, challenging for every header, and we got our rewards in the end. And I felt we deserved at least a draw. And fair play to the guys. I couldn't be more proud of them today.
And the comment that's been going around is Bromley didn't really look like they were playing with 10 men at all for 66 minutes.
Yeah, we're not getting a rubber to green a little bit at the moment. I don't know if that's because we're a new team in the league and people think we're, I don't know. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole here, but we don't seem to be getting a rubber to green. I mean, that didn't look like a yellow card, the first one, and he said it was dangerous tackle. But that's his assumption of it, which I thought was madness. But we have to keep ploughing through this, and it will turn for us. It will turn. I look at the other end. I don't think our centre forward got one bit of protection up there. But we don't moan. We get on with it, and like I say, we ground out a point, and that's a good point in the circumstances.
And despite the sending off coming when it did, we continued attacking in the first half, and Louis Dennis with a really good chance to put us 1-0 up actually. Yeah,
I mean, I thought our forward play was good with 10 men considering. I thought we moved the ball. I thought Louis was excellent. He had some good movement, found some good pockets and hurt him. So I felt we was good in that respect. But it's a tough ask for like 66, 67 minutes with 10 men. It does take its toll, and in the end we got our reward. But I felt with 11 men we might have been a different story today.
And you went to a back 4 after that sending off. The team looked really comfortable in that actually.
Yeah, I think it's our go-to shape. We've been in this position a few times. I said to the guys at half time, this is us, this is what we're about, this is our DNA, everything's against us, this is where we come good. And we've been in this position many times since I've been here, Matt, and if I was a supporter of this football club watching that team, I'd be so proud of those boys.
They really dug deep, didn't they? Kamal Grant, what a cross it was, show me couldn't miss.
Yeah, I mean, it was a long ball into the box, and come back out and then back in again, and big Omar was there, and that's what Omar does. He's very difficult to mark in that situation, and I was delighted to see it go in the back of the net. I really was for the lads, and for those travelling supporters. For those travelling supporters. So I'm really chuffed that we got something out of the game.
And at the other end, Grant Smith making a couple of vital saves towards the end.
Well, you need your goalkeeper in your back line to pull out saves and blocks. When you're down at 10 men, you know that, and you need a little bit of lady luck. The one that hit the post at the end could have come out and gone somewhere else. We know that, but I think sometimes you get your luck when you just keep grafting and working and never giving up, and that's us.
And we've just got to get your thoughts on last night's historic really win for Bromley's B team against Norwich City in the Premier League Cup. First ever win in the Premier League Cup for Bromley, and what a game it was.
We actually watched it at the hotel. We was all glued to the game. It was brilliant. I thought the lads done superb, and we had a stream to watch it, and we sat there and watched it, and we was feeling their pain early on, and then towards the end it was a grandstand finish. We was all up jumping and cheering, so we was chuffed, and congratulations to Steve and those young players to beat Norwich. That's nothing to be sniffed at. I
was just going to say actually a comparison between the two games. Substitutions key last night and key again for your team today.
Yeah, and that's the big message I've been saying to our group of players. If you're not in the starting 11, we haven't got this culture here, to be honest, but you've got to be ready to come on, because you've got to make a difference for us. You can't come on sort of half with the ump and half, a bit disappointed. You've got to come on ready. And I think every substitution we put on the last 3 or 4 weeks has proven that. And I think that's one loss in 9, isn't it? I mean, we'd like a few more wins in there for sure, but listen, the team's all right.
Big week coming up, they all are. First of all, away at the Valley on Tuesday in a game which could mean something for Bromley.
Yeah, I mean, that's another big game, to be honest, the Valley. And then we've got Carlisle coming to town. Look, it's going to be like it all the time. You know, there's going to be a lot of big games throughout the season. We just got to make sure we just keep making these stepping stones and keep being the Bromley team that we are. And we'll pick up points and wins. They'll come our way at some point, sure.
Andy, thanks for your time.
Thank you.